Do any of you guys have the record Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction? During my lunchtime today, I was sort of thinking about the song Mr. Brownstone for no particular reason. You know, in the end, when at the very, very end, they all stop singing, everything's over, the song is over, and then Axl Rose, the lead singer of the band, goes, "Yowza!" And then, I guess, Slash, with his guitar, goes, "Brr-dur-dur-dur." And I was wondering, do you think they regret that later on? You know, and then that got me to thinking about my other Guns N' Roses albums. You know, they end songs with like, "Smoke 'em if you got 'em," or "Yeah, that sucked." It's almost distracting now. You know, here we are, more than 20 years later, listening to these albums, and I'm forced to wonder, you know, if Axl did that all over again, do you think he'd still go, "Yowza"? You know, I mean, obviously they're just kids at the time, playing around with their instruments, you know, having a good old time. But going on to a newer group, Limp Bizkit, their album Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water, right? Well, there's one particular song that, who's the lead singer? Fred Durst. Fred Durst goes, "This song's dedicated to you, Ben Stiller. You are my favorite motherfucker," you know? And then he goes like, "I told you, didn't I?" And, okay, later on, it's almost been 20 years for that album too, right? Yeah, I know. It's almost been 20 years for that album. Do you think Fred Durst regrets that? I mean, when you have an album like that, with a song like that, it's not really going to stand the test of time. It just isn't. It can't. Man, I just don't know. Obviously, the only logical, obvious conclusion I can come to is that those songs were meant to be enjoyed in the present tense. You know, the artist who made them didn't expect for them to be classics or timeless. That's the only thing I can think of. Unless the alternative is just they're a bunch of jackasses? But who's the bigger jackasses? You know, them or the kid who just forked over $20 for their crap? This has been your Daily Dose of Lambdog.